Well, here are Lynda and Max again. Lynda had a warm-up track earlier and drove down from Red Deer to train with us in Calgary this day. This is an industrial park I've never used before and a completely new place to Lynda and Max. I've driven around it quite a few times, so I was pretty excited to see someone actually run a UTDX type track that I had in my mind. So first of all, I just want to get this out of the way. My windshield is badly cracked, and that is a mark of honor in Alberta. It just means I've been out on the highways. And when the temperature went to minus 40, I couldn't stop it in time. So we'll just make that clear. The other thing is I'm following her in my car because I needed to give her a ride back. Lynda's recovering from a broken femur and doing really, really well. It was about 8 months ago. But at the end of the track, Connie was waiting but had no room in her truck. So I've never filmed from a vehicle before, but it turned out okay. So Max had a beautiful start. He has his UTDX and he's a very advanced dog. Probably one of the most advanced dogs we're working with right now. Lynda's just keeping him sharp. He needs a TDX, the Advanced Field Track, to be a tracking champion, and she'll be doing another UTDX for his master tracking title, I'm sure. So Max is dead on. Lynda's kind of looking back at me because there's a car behind me and I've put on my four ways. But he just tailed me and wouldn't pass. Then he kind of slowed down when he did pass me to say why he couldn't pass on a cul-de-sac. So, nice man. I just smiled and thanked him and we carried on. Max dead on. Coming up to an article here. And you can tell he's changed his posture and he's looking for it. He's in the scent cone. Max loves his articles. And he's got it. So now they're going to carry on. Lynda's coiling up her line. And just ahead is a road cross to the other side. And it was actually up there where that dark snowbank is. But Max is picking it up sooner.
Cracked Alberta windshield.
The wind was actually, it's at their backs right now going in that direction. So it has probably pushed the scent up against that wall. It was getting stronger and stronger all afternoon. And so he's in the scent, even though he's not where the road cross is yet. It's being pushed up against that fence, I'm sure.
Down to the building now.
He nails the left turn.
Right down to the building. To the building. Mike, I sure should.
And I mentioned he liked articles. There he has a nice one affirming that change in direction for him. They're such a fun team to watch. You can see the nice relationship Lynda has with Max here. They also do other sports, most notably agility. And he's talented in everything, of course. But Lynda says he loves tracking the most. And Max comes from breeder and vet in Calgary named Stu McKenzie. That's our plug for Stu and his lovely dogs.
Up here.
Working his way up now. There was a drop off there. And I didn't want him to leap down. It wasn't too much, but I cautioned Lynda that it turned there so that didn't happen. And now they're carrying on along a boulevard.
an hour.
So I realized Lynda was running 12 kilometers an hour along that little stretch. And now they've slowed down a little as they come to the next big entrance. Mac had a quick look, but it carries on along the boulevard here. And as Connie was laying it, and I was following in the car because I had to drive Connie back when she laid it, there's a road cross coming up to the other side. And I was really concerned about Max possibly taking Lynda into that corner property because it was quite busy. I think it was going through some sort of renovations. And I was worried a little bit about Lynda's footing. So I was waving my arm here for Lynda to come across the road, just in case Max pulled her in, because I'm sure it could have pulled Scent in with the wind direction. But as you can see, Max did pick up the road cross. And now he's coming to the ending. Now here you can see his ears coming up. He's picking up his speed and he knows he's coming to the end. Great job by both of them. Connie takes all of these fantastic photos, like the one at the start of this video. And I gave Lynda and Max a ride back. I love this picture.